What's up, y'all? I'm Paris, and this is Keep It Social. And I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Terrence. What's up, Terrence? How's it going?
It's going well, Paris. You know, just living my life, keeping it social. How are you today?
I'm doing well, keeping it social, living my life like it's golden.
Oh.
And Terrence, I'm excited because we have with us today our good friend, Marisa Dellatto, who's a New York Post reporter and joins us from Andover. Hi, Marisa. How are you today?
Hi, Paris. Hi, Terrence. Nice to see you guys.
Thanks for being back with us and for being back with us for the inaugural Hot Takes edition of Keep It Social. It's a new thing we're doing where we talk about recent trends that we're following on social media. So Marisa, thanks for being with us for that.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Let's get hot.
Let's do it. It's not already hot enough outside. So Marisa, what's your hot take this week?
Okay, so I've been addicted to watching these TikTok videos called Chav Checks, and they're British teens showing off their bronzer, their streetwear, their hoops, their baked under eyes, their eyebrows.
Ayo, Chav Check.
Have a little faith in me, yeah, it's all I need, yeah. Baby, you're all I need, yeah.
It's really funny to be watching American teens interact just because it's a subculture there that's very ingrained. It's something that there isn't a direct equivalent of.
Ayo, Chav Check.
Have a little faith in me, yeah, it's all I need, yeah. Baby, you're all I
They
need.
are amazed here, and they're just soaking in all the British tea as they can. And I'm loving the expressions on this side of the pond.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, it's really interesting. And you say it's a subculture. Do you have any idea like where it's bubbled up from? I've read a little bit about, some of where Chav Checks have originated from, I guess you would say.
It's this, I've been doing some reading too, obviously I have no idea. A lot of people on TikTok have literally no idea. It's a term for like lower income citizen in Britain.
Ayo, Chav Check.
Have a little faith in me, yeah, it's all I need.
Used to describe the style of what they're wearing and how they're dressing, which is, a lot of it is interestingly been kind of accused of appropriating Black culture in that way. So it's this weird intersection of like the term itself is derogatory, but the act is also a little derogatory. But we don't, it's odd just because we don't seem to have like a direct equivalent.
When I saw some of these Chav Checks, right, I was like, this feels funny. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what this is, but it feels right because it's so, like you said, Marisa, it does, like they have their large hoops and their hair is up and they're like chewing their gum a certain way, right? Which is all these things that are like borrowed from like Black people. And so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of like a weird episode of Degrassi or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
For
I don't
sure.
know.
But like, while it's all super weird, I'm also just like, I think it's so funny that people are so interested. Like Americans are like, they cannot take their eyes off of it. It's really fascinating to me why they're so attached to watching these. As am I. I love watching them too.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that because I haven't been attached to Chav Checks. But I have been attached to these new Vanity Fair and Vogue covers that have been released, Simone Biles on one hand and then Viola Davis on the other. Now with Vogue and Simone Biles, like the lighting is they just did not do my girl justice, right? Like I feel like influencers have better lighting, right? And then on the other hand, we have Viola Davis, who's beautifully shot. The lighting is great. But this is the first time that a Black photographer has ever done a cover for Vanity Fair, and it's roughly 40 years, right? And so you have bad lighting on one hand, right, that doesn't depict Simone so well. And then on the other hand, it's sad that it's 2020, and this is the first time you've had a Black photographer shoot your cover, right? Like having Black first, brown first, my first queer person in a position of leadership, it just isn't cool in 2020. Like, it's not hot. You know, it's not a hot look. You know,
you want to celebrate it because it is an achievement, but you don't want to celebrate the fact that it took this long,
right,
to get that person in this position, and it's embarrassing. It really is.
Yeah.
And yeah, to your point, Terrence, the other day I took a selfie and I thought, like, in the back of my head, it was like, this lighting is really good. Like, Annie Leibovitz couldn't have done this. My iPhone can do this, but okay. Nonetheless. So my hot take is a little tastier. It's all about cake because everything is cake, right? As you two may know, there's this video circulating of the chef cutting into regular looking food objects like onions, eggplants, burgers, only to find out that it's cake. Chocolate, red velvet, buttercream, take your pick. And so everyone now is like, wait a minute. If all these things are cake, then maybe my cat is cake. Maybe I'm cake. Maybe my TV. Maybe the whole world is cake. And really, the sad part is that my mom made she made 2 cakes for both my brother's birthdays, which were recently. And, you know, I was eating them and I was like, what if this cake is like actually not cake?
Wait, what?
See, it doesn't make any sense. See?
Paris, it's crazy because I actually got to interview both the bakers whose videos have been like circulating.
Oh, cool.
And they are so happy to be messing with all of us.
And see, that's how you become a star. That's how you become a star.
It's true.
That's how you get a show. Like a cake boss show.
Yeah, I don't want a normal cake anymore. My next cake, I want it to be a coat. I want a coat.
Maybe you
a
can
coat
wear
cake.
it.
I think I just, for like the sake of things, I just need a cake that looks like a cake, and when I cut it open, it's cake inside, and it is just for peace of mind. I just need that dependability because that's where we are in the world right now. I just want my cake to look like cake, and that's all I need.
Hey, I think that is an attainable wish. Absolutely. Well, Marisa, thanks so much for joining us for Hot Takes. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, that's it for us. Thank all of you for watching our first Hot Takes edition of Keep It Social. We'll be doing more like this, so let us know what's trending on your timelines. And don't forget to subscribe to all of our social channels and let us know what you'd like to see on the show. We'll see you next time. And until then, Terrence, what should they do besides eat cake?
Keep it social.